Hello, everybody. My name is Luchara, and this is Mia Games Tycoon 2 Legendary Difficulty Let's Play Episode 21. And I'm going to make a platformer game, I believe. Let's do that. Sequel. And I should probably check this box more often. Show only games that are already removed from the market, right? Like, I'd love to do, or I'm going to do, a Lonan the Barbarian 2, or 3. I guess I already have 2 at some point. But not yet. It's too early, right? Lonan is still selling fairly well. Speaking of selling well, there's a video game crash right now. Minus 50% games and consoles sold. You can clearly see when that started, right? The huge drop off once that started. So let's click this checkbox, and it'll only show stuff that's pulled off the market. So we got Duel of the Wizards is my only platformer IP. It has no IP value, but it is 50 hype right out of the gate. Makes my publisher's job easier, which, I mean, I'm hoping they're going to advertise it regardless. But hey, 50 hype right out of the gate. In case they're slow on it, right? We'll have some ready to go. Some hype right away. All right, let's go with the Commander C63 here. I think is the play. Yeah. All right, and we are researching 2 new features right now. I'm gonna put gameplay down another notch and put technical up another notch. I have no problem getting gameplay points, it seems. So let's do it even another notch. I think that'll be good. Turn on everything, which is 17 to 20. But like I said, we do have even more being researched. I am going to include them, I think, as they come in. Because we got day-night cycle, and I forget what the second one is, but they're going to do it. We're going to go all out in all these rooms. And you could certainly make the argument that during a video game crash, I should not be going all out. I should be trying to just make decent games and not, but I got 63, almost $64 million in the bank. I'm okay with going hard, right? Here, I am going to destroy the customer support room. I must cancel the current task. Cancel task. Destroy. And then we're going to expand the marketing team considerably. And let's just put you on the wall over here. So 1, 2, 3. This is way more than I need, and I'm aware of that. I'm well aware. That's okay. I'm going to need more marketing at some point. So we might as well get it now. And then we're also going to build a support room. We're going to have both. Probably don't need a second medicine cabinet, honestly. But whatever. Let's throw a plant in here in case we get any of those green thumb type folks. Well, I might as well Developer of the Year award. Probably put the best graphics in my graphics studio, which is here. Still no gold records. I feel like Lona and the Barbarian had a shot at the gold record before the video game crash happened. So that's unfortunate, but we'll get there eventually. I think anyway. Well, eventually we're going to get there. We're going to get there relatively soon, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And marketing support. We'll hire you. We'll hire you. And we'll hire you. Okay, and then we need to build a support room, a new support room. So let's do that. Up here, I guess they're a long way from the bathroom and the lounge, but that's okay. This doesn't need to be quite as big. On the other hand, although it does cost money, right? It's $100,000. So maybe I shouldn't have made it so big. Oh well. Can't change it now. Actually, let's go. I mean, I'm only going to put so many in here. Put 8 in here for now. And gonna need some heaters and such. Radiators, I guess. They're called. Give them a water dispenser. I don't want them to have to go on break, right? If there's a water dispenser, it means they won't have to go on, they don't have to go all the way to the break room to get water, which I think will be good for them. Yeah, we can throw a Game of the Year award in here. Brings the quality way up. And then we'll just throw our image or two up on the wall over here. There we go. Heat looks good. Ooh, this corner, that's fine. Quality looks good. Okay. So I'm going to take these folks, move them up here for now, get them to do customer support. Let's get rid of this queue. And then we'll have the option, if we want to, of bringing in more fans. Speaking of more fans, I could also do freeware, which is here. So basically what freeware does is I give away an old game that's off the market for free, hence freeware, and we gain some fans. It's like 600-700 fans a piece. The only thing is, anything we do this for, we can't remaster. But I feel like at this point, all these old games, we can just go ahead and do all these. I wish there was a make all freeware button. That would make life a lot easier. But there's not. So at some point we will remaster some games, but we're not close to that point yet. So that's fine. So yeah, how many fans am I gaining here? Quite a few new fans. I probably should have did this like a long time ago, but just my console's coming out soon. Having fans is very good for your for console sales. So yeah, so I'm just trying to build up my fan base a bit. And thank you for the comment that pointed that out, that I should probably try to build up my fans. So yeah, that was like more than 20,000 extra fans. When you only have 120 some thousand, that's a lot. That's a lot of fans. But like, all these games that are on the market now, we can remaster these, right? All right, so probably take it off pause. The video is 7 minutes long, and I haven't actually, ran any time yet. Horror Wizards 5 off the market, made $6 million, despite the efforts of the video game crash to sync that. All right, so they did, there's a genre. Oh yeah, economic simulation. So there's new features. Day-night cycle, very important for platformer. Skill trees, also very important for a platformer. Obviously, we don't have any stars in those, which is unfortunate, but that's good. And day-night cycle actually gives graphics points. Like if you mouse over these, they generally give some gameplay and some tech points. Sometimes, most of the time, it's even. Sometimes it's more. Like this is way more gameplay. But this one gives some gameplay, some tech, and it gives graphics. So that's all these games types that want high graphics scores. This will help with that immensely. All right, so okay, so they have this queue down to 0. Let's cancel this task. So when I'm talking about bringing in fans, there's fan campaigns. So I can do this games convention, cost me 200K, brings in 2,000 new fans, high score. Financially, just repeating the satisfaction survey is better than these, but it takes a long time. But before I do that, I am going to just move them back into the marketing room and get them to do a pre-release for the press or Duel of the Wizards 2. And then we can do some support. We're working on the RPG engine over here, which is almost done, is done. Got some commission work we can do, just the one. That's okay, we'll work on that. All right, let's continue development. We got bugs to fix. We got other stuff that needs to be done. I'm assuming the other rooms are still working. All right, start fan campaign. Let's just do, yeah, it's just cheaper to do these. Like if you do it 10 times, you get 500 fans, but it only costs 35,000, right? So to get 2,000 fans, it costs what, 140,000? So let's just repeat that. How long does it take to get through one? Ooh, light gun support and tutorial. My research team is doing something at the moment, though. Yeah, they can get through it fairly quick. I mean, it's new fans. It's more fans. It's all that matters. All right, so up to 80 to 100. High score, high score. Yeah, lots of gameplay points, even though I moved that slider down. So that was the right call. Graphics team is still working. Graphics team is done. I'd say probably release this. Yeah, I think so. Unless I want to wait for the new features. No, this is fine. Hand over to Tadu. Got a star in day-night cycle, star in skill trees, 5 stars in platformer now. Commander C63, another star. I think this is going to be a good game. And it is, 98%, as predicted. So I'm immediately going to do a paid add-on for this. I think it will help with sales. Also, we have 3 different things that we want to get a star in, right? That being the C63 and the 2 new features, the day-night cycle and the, forget what the other one was, but day-night cycle and something. I'll be able to tell in a sec. Duel of the Wizards 2. Wand battle. I guess. I don't know. And yeah, we'll leave the sliders as they are. Day-night cycle and skill trees. That's what it was. So we're at 19 of 20. So we got more features to research. Size A games. Oh, I just realized the whatchamacallit ended. Video game crash, which is a good thing, obviously. All right, so polish, bug fix, and let's briefly move you folks back down here. And you can do a demo for Duel of the Wizards and then a pre-release for the press for Wand Battle, which can take almost as long as it takes to make the game. All right, yes, look at the sales jumping up everywhere because the crash is over. We got through it though. I think did my bank account actually go up during the video game crash? Because that's kind of crazy if it did. I think it might have. All right, we got work to do on this yet, and we got marketing to do as well. So, all right, go get me some new fans. These. All right, let's just polish it to the end of the week here, get my pre-release for the press results. And now let's release it and hope we get some stars. Right? Is what we're hoping for here. We got one C63, but not in either feature. 1 out of 3 is not great, but yeah, it's better than 0, I guess, right? And 96%, that's a pretty good paid add-on. All right, so EcoSim research is done. So let's get these 2 new gameplay features. And mission work here. Mission work here. And then we'll do some game reports over here. And commission work if we have time. Once we get through the game reports. They're doing commission work. They're doing surveys. So here we are going to make a new engine. Brand new engine. All the best stuff. Which isn't a lot, to be fair. Economic simulation for the personal computer. We will call this the Tycoon engine. Yes, we will. All right. Sales price. Let's sell for like 20K with 5% profit sharing. Sure. That'll be good. All right. So let's get that done. Yeah, I got to remember to research size A games here as well because we have more than 20 features. Now, not every genre is going to want all those features, right? But some are. Some definitely are. All right, so let's just do a free update for Duel of the Wizards 2. Let's just do a couple free updates because I just want to wait for my other teams to get their work done, right? I should probably expand these 2 teams, honestly. So let's expand you considerably. Get some more desks down here. Now let's move this picture. And then get some desks going. Well, that's... I made it bigger than I needed to, I think. Because I wanted to add 6 new desks. And then we're going to need to add some heat. Bring the heat. How's this room looking for heat overall? Pretty good, pretty good. And then let's put our best graphics award in the graphics studio. I mean, we already have one. Or wait, that's not best graphics. That's like game of the year or whatever, or developer of the year, one of them. Definitely want the best graphics in the graphics studio though. Like, if that's not motivation, you know what is, right? And the sound studio as well. think I need to go. Think that's big enough to fit the amount of desks that I'm hoping to fit. I think I'm hoping to get 4 desks in here. And we did, but there's a cold zone there in the middle. Can I fit one of these electric heaters in there? I can't if I take snapping off, so let's take snapping off. All right, excuse me, sorry, my voice there kind of lost it for a sec. And oh, I probably should have put some carpets in there. We haven't won best sound yet, right? I don't think so. Ooh, but I remember now. One of these games, I forget which one, had really good sound review, so I'm expecting to win best sound. I mean, I might not, but I'm hoping. All right, so we'll just throw some carpets down instead. In the meantime, and is there any graphics or sound people that are worth hiring out there? Yes, there definitely is. All right, lots of graphics people. There's less sound people, but they're all worth hiring, I think. And I should probably make QA bigger as well. Yeah, we can do some commission work here. And make this room larger. I know the making rooms larger is probably not the most exciting content, but it's necessary, right? It's a necessary part of the game. And I'm just gonna put snapping on. It's just easier. I know I could fit more if I'm not using snapping. I understand that. It's just easier to use snapping, I find. And I mean, if it keeps going really well and I keep making money, I may eventually just start doing automatic furnishing, right? The reason we're furnishing it ourselves is to maximize our space. But I don't know if that's going to be necessary forever, right? It might not. All right. A couple more of these carpets. They're not centered, and that kind of bothers me. Like, I'm just a little bit. Just bothers me a little bit. All right, let's do another free update. This time for Slaughterhouse, Puzzler. Those are add-ons. I don't feel the need to spruce them up any. Yeah, Duel of the Wizards 2 is selling pretty well right now, which is good. It's what we were hoping for. All right, and the need size A. We do not want to research everything automatically. We do not need to spend money researching AA and AAA and quadruple A right now because they're pretty expensive. All right, so they're still working. They're still working. So let's do one more free update. Let's throw one at Puzzle of the Dragon 6. Yeah. All right, so they're not done though yet. Is the problem? All right, commission work for you. Now let's throw a free update at the paid update. Kind of like updateception in a way. All right, graphics is done. Oh, I didn't hire anybody for the QA room. I expanded it and then I didn't hire anybody. There's only 2. We're going to hire 1. Then we're going to move these folks back. And we're going to employee search. Game tester. What percentage chance will I have if I can look for a slightly better one? Ooh, goes from 100 down to 100% chance down to 23. This just in. 23 is a lot less than 100. I know, that's really shocking information. All right, develop a game. New. So this is going to be an eco sim. All right, what combines well with eco sim? Eco sim combines well with construction, which is building game, which I don't have. Real-time strategy, also don't have. Strategy and sports. Well, I have strategy and sports, so let's do strategy. What topic do I want to do? Or could make like an out of the park baseball type game. That wouldn't be strategy, that'd be sports, obviously. But what would I put for the second topic? Nothing that I have. Fitness. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So you can look in sports and hopefully get some stars there. Well, we're definitely gonna get some stars there. And yeah, fitness, sure. And we'll call this in the park baseball. So for anybody who's not aware of what I'm talking about right now, there's a long running, you know, management game called Out of the Park Baseball. Um, if you like Football Manager, right? I don't know if anybody's heard of that. It's like that except for baseball. I've been playing that game for over 20 years now, I think. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, not consistently, not constantly, but I first played it over 20 years ago. There's also a hockey one. There's a couple hockey ones. There's East Side Hockey Manager and Franchise Hockey Manager. We're gonna leave this a size B for now because eco sims don't have as many things apply to them as most genres do. So PC, Atari, Tapple, and C63. Turn on all the languages, obviously. All right, and sliders for eco sim and sports. 10-8-9-3. Whew, some extreme sliders. 10-8-3-9. I said 9-3, didn't I? So some of these are going to have to be awfully low. Oh, my goodness. 1-1-3-5. Yep. Story, not important. Character design, not important. Innovation, game depth, and game length, though. Extremely important. And then 2-1-6 down here. So pretty core, extremely non-violent, a little hard. And then EcoSim wants 50, 20, 10, 20. So 50, 20, 10, 20, but we got to get this number up. So we're going to move everything else down at least one notch. Probably move gameplay down a couple notches. Then we can go like that. I think that's probably a good spot for our sliders for this. Then we'll turn on everything. Okay. So because we're using sports, I think more of these applied than I expected. So this game's probably not going to be very good because 0 stars, 1 star, not full stars for either of those either. Not full stars there. And no stars, no stars, 1 star, 1 star. But we're going to get this game out and then we're immediately going to make an add on for it. So hopefully after that, we'll have multiple stars in all these, right? Is the hope. But yeah, okay. In the park baseball. High quality graphics for in the park baseball. I know graphics and sound aren't that important, but we're just going to cut one sound thing out. Oh, and they're still working on this. We'll call it greedy pass. Commission work, man. This is a long commission work. You're a little expensive, but you got some good traits, so we'll hire you. Oh yeah, QA is going to be way behind. Oh, we got 2D 8-bit graphics. I believe that is tech level 2. Quick time events as well. So let's grab this entropy. I do need to be researching hardware stuff. I'm trying to make a console, but there's been too much other stuff to research. Right? The research, I find it comes in like clumps, right? You'll get a bunch and then not a lot. You're too expensive. My God, they're still not done in this commission work. There's 20 people in there now. Like, that's not good. You're expensive, but you're also really good, so I'm going to hire you. And then we're going to do a pre-release for the press. We're in the park baseball. They're doing commission works. They're still working on this. It's almost done, though. But this game, we're going to be waiting. Continue development, 60 to 80, but we haven't done any QA work yet, right? We got a legendary game designer. I am going to take a look at them. How good are they, and how expensive are they? 13K, which is a lot, but those are really good traits. So I'm going to hire them. And I know there's people at home going, no, legendaries are a trap. And you're right. They are expensive for what they bring, but eventually I'm going to need one. And I think I can afford it, right? My bank account keeps going up, despite the fact that I'm continually researching stuff, right? Ooh, I wonder if QuickTime events matters for this. Might be able to add that as well. So let's add it. And it's another thing that we have no stars in, but that means we'll get our first star in it. All right, so hardware. Tech level 2, 8 kilobytes of RAM. 70 tonight. There's still bugs. Still waiting for QA. All right, they're on the bug fix stage now. It might end up 80 to 90. We'll see. Let's go with the large booth. So Duel of the Wizards 2, that's a 59 hype. Let's get that pumped up. Inland Slaughterhouse 3 is only at 55. And In the Park Baseball is only at 5 hype. Let's change that. Another couple thousand fans, always good. Okay, so 70, 90, and this is fine. I expect it'll be upper 80s at worst, if not actually over 90. And like I said, considering how many things that we didn't have high star levels in, or no stars in, we take that, right? Star. Like, look how many things we gained. 10 things. We gained a star in 10 different things. It's a lot of stars, folks. And still got a 90%. Oh my god. So we got the Nintendo is now out. I got another achievement. More sound, or more another engine feature. All right, so do I want to start making tech level 2 games? I'm going to wait until I get the sound as well. So let's make another game here. I forget, what was the next trend supposed to be? Action. Trend is changing in 7 weeks, so I think it's time. Right? When's the last time? I've done an action game somewhat recently, but I think we can do another one here. So let's see if we have any. Yeah, we can do Three Kingdoms Quest 2. Wait, that's an action game? It's an action adventure game. No, hold up. Before we do that, do what I said I was going to do. Probably be good, and make it In the Park Baseball add-on. Call it Grand Slam. So we can get stars in an extra star in some of this stuff, right? At least some of it. Hopefully, is the hope. Hope in the dream. So we'll polish it up, and we'll polish it up, and we'll bug fix, and then polish. They're still doing surveys over there. I mean, I know it's only 50 fans a pop, but 50 fans a pop, it adds up, right? Yeah, let's let them finish that one. Then we'll move them to do the pre-release for the press. And eventually I will get more people so that I don't have to move them constantly. So I should probably do that right now. I should probably get enough that I don't have to. So Grand Slam. How many things am I going to gain a star in is the question. All right, so we're just waiting for these folks. Got to wait till the end of the week now. So let's employee search some more office workers. Probably be good, right? So that I can have both of these rooms actually going at the same time. So end of the week is coming. There's one. Start you up in there. Okay, plus 3% so we can release this. Oh, one thing. We got to start in one thing. Come on. That's brutal. All right. Anyway, that's fine. Action. Do I have an action engine? Is it up to date? Well, minus the tech level 2 thing, which I'm not going to do quite yet. Once I get the sound, though, I will. Right? Once I have 2 tech level 2 engine features, I will. So that engine is up to date. So we can do develop a game, sequel, Three Kingdoms Quest 2. Plus, this should probably be adults and not all. Right? Miss Holmes. And Action Engine, multi-platform. Where is the Nintendo at? Definitely going to start developing for that ASAP. It's going to be big. I do have historical console sales turned on. And all the languages. Everything looks good there. Are those right for an action adventure? I guess it uses action. Yeah, no, that's right for action. And okay, 16 to 20. A few things we need to get some stars in, but that is okay. All right. Graphics are quite important for action. Sound is fairly important for action. Gameplay is not as important. That. Yeah, no, I like that. That's good. And we'll put you up there. You can start working on some satisfaction surveys. I didn't even look at how much he cost. I probably should have. That's that's a bad habit I have from playing easier difficulties than legendary, right? But it's fine. All right, my research team is not doing anything, so let's fix that. Get this 8-bit sound, and then back to the hardware grind. I did not get much hardware research, so you're expensive, but you're also good. And we got 4 up there, so let's get one more. Yeah, one more. And then, okay, this game's off the market. It was just an add-on. It did make money. I'm probably going to have a few games not make money or not make much money. Um, yeah, just the one, I guess. That's largely because of the crash, right? It would have at least come close to making money if it wasn't for the crash. All right, where are we at here? Uh, what game? Right here. Three Kingdoms Quest 2. Yeah, yeah, okay. 8-bit sound coming through here. Let's just work on this longer. Okay, bugs are gone, but we gotta graphics and sound are still working on stuff, right? I guess they're done. And plus 3%. Only 70 to 90. Well, I guess there's a lot of things I didn't have max stars in. But I still feel like this should be over 90. And maybe it is. Only 86. Oh, controls are quite important for that. That's right, too. And it's hard for me to make, high. It's hard for me to get high tech points, right now. Because no mocap studio. All right, so now what? Trend is about to change. But it's another simulation, maybe? Another sports game? Could do another sports game. So it would be ice hockey and what? That's the problem. Like, how do you make a sports game with two different? Oh, I guess BoJack. We could do BoJack's Experience too. It's almost off the market. It's been out for almost a year or over a year, and it's barely selling anymore. So develop a game sequel. Okay, hold up. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. Back up. Update old engine. Ball engine. 2D graphics. 8-bit sound. Ball engine 2.1. All right. While they do that, you guys are going to do absolutely nothing. You guys can do game reports. And here, back to the hardware grind. Yes. Or wait, hold up. Topics. I'm pretty sure sports is a topic. Just sports. So we can use that, right? I think yes. So if we want to do a hockey game, we can have it ice hockey and sports for the subtopic, right? So that'll be good. And then yes, back to the hardware grind. I'm getting pretty close to being able to make a tech level 2 console. I do need a better case. I need this case, or no, this case. The controller as well. So we got basically 4 things we need to research. And it'll be time to make a console. And, at that point, I'll just get rid of my workshop, my arcade machine workshop. I'll just cut off the arcade machines, pull them off the market. They're pretty old anyway. And use those people to make consoles. And I'll probably hire some, some quote unquote, some friends for them, right? All right, BoJack's Experience 2. Gonna have to take that checkbox off. It is still on the market, but by the time this game comes out, it should be off the market. In theory. In reality, who knows? But in theory, it should be. Ball engine, multi-platform. All right, so we can't use the Atari anymore, right? Because it's not tech level 2. And that's okay. Because the Nintendo and the C63 and the Tablet 2 are tech level 2. So 2 new things we're new at. That's fine. But we're got to start somewhere, right? So this game might not be the best. Ooh, 20. Okay, I got to cut 2 things. Secrets and checkpoints, I guess. Yeah, I'm not making a size A game yet. It's too early. It's too early for size A, I'm pretty sure. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. But soon, within the next couple episodes for sure. And that game should be pretty good, I would say. How much is it to buy out my exclusive contract now? No, down just under 11 million now. So probably think about buying that out in the relative near future. But that is going to be all for this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description down below to that. Shout out to my patrons. Could not do this without them. Thank you very much. There's also a link to my Discord down there if you're interested, and some of my old Let's Plays if you haven't seen them of this game. Most importantly, though, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.